claiming self-defense, saying, hey, the dude came at me. We were shoving each other. Now he's walking around, coming out of the woods, no shirt on, firing 9-10 rounds at a children's event. He's out of school. This is multiple felonies. These are very serious crimes. Any one of those kids could have been hit. His self-defense claim doesn't have any legs. You can't start shooting people because someone's pushed you. He needs to think of a better defense, because if not, he's going to prison for years.
Harry, I'm gonna go secure this at my car and get my better eyes on.
Okay.
One of the...
Where the fuck that man nose up, boy? They slammed that motherfucker hard as hell to the ground.
This has picked up a shell casing. I see others.
Yeah, there's...
Okay.
I'm waiting for markers to mark them all.
Okay.
What's your name?
Matthew. Get your hand off me, man.
What's your date of birth?
Okay.
What's your date of birth? That's coming from what I heard.
Today.
Today's your date of birth? What's your date of birth?
On my ID?
You know when you were born.
I don't have any weapons on me, man.
We're gonna check.
Okay, well, I mean, what am I supposed to do with people attacking me? You know what I mean?
He's saying that he was attacked.
Serial number, Nora, David, Edward, 5300.
So what, he just brought his pistol to the event? He ain't had no kid with him. He ain't had his child with him. You just there with a pistol.
Semi-automatic M&P.
Your subject comes back with a valid class F negative for 98 to 99.
Is this you, Shell?
Yes, you need it.
Cohen's out here?
Yeah. You can just leave it open.
Just double up.
14 total, I believe, right?
And I've got one that one of the witnesses picked up.
So
15 shots.
Just wipe it off real quick.
You alright? No, I'm good.
So he's a PO too?
He's saying it was self-defense.
Oh my goodness, he is a police officer. So a police officer shows up at a children's event and starts shooting. This is absolutely outrageous. Now, if he's a police officer, he has a duty to protect.
It was the police. Motherfuckers is crazy. That motherfucker crazy, boy.
Protect the public, and look what he's doing. He's endangering community members. If you were the judge, how much time would you give him?
Shot 10 times. So it's gonna be a cluster. But there's a million witnesses, so I go kick that motherfucker face.
Not today.
He said, can I go kick that motherfucker in his face?
Okay.
We were standing behind there, getting the candy.
This is just a trunk or treat situation here. You guys really ever trunk or treat?
Yeah. So I
Oh,
said,
they're trick-or-treating.
and I was talking to the people at Mercedes because I know them. And
Well, that's daytime. Daytime trick-or-treating.
Nothing happened, and he got in my
Hey, daytime trick-or-treating. And it's still... this motherfucker, man.
face, like literally this close. Like damn near could have kissed me, and I just turned around and pushed him. I said, get out of my face. What do you think you're doing? And he tripped and fell. And then when he was in my face, he said, you guys are all gonna die.
Ugh.
And that's when
You
I
guys
pushed
are all gonna die.
him. And then once
So you
he
got in your
So
face.
look at this shit. This white man about to fucking go shoot up a whole trick-or-treating ass shit with kids, bruh.
Yes, he said you're all gonna die.
Yeah.
You pushed him.
yeah, because I could just tell there wasn't something right. I just pushed him out of my face,
Well, there goes your self-defense claim right there, guys. If you want to claim self-defense, you can't really be the aggressor. You can't be the one that's starting the conflict.
Right.
Here, the police officer gets in this gentleman's face, whispers, you're all gonna die. This gentleman pushes the police officer. He falls to the ground, then he pulls his gun. That's not how self-defense works, because he was the initial aggressor threatening people with death. That's terroristic threats. It's a felony grade crime. So if the jury believes this gentleman's testimony, none of the police officer's self-defense arguments are going to work.
He tripped and fell. And as he got up, I saw the gun in his hand. He pulled it out of his waistband and got it in his hand. And I picked up both my kids as my wife.
Oh, my
yelling at me,
goodness.
why did you do that? I'm like, run.
I'm like, run. He say, run, bitch, run. It's like, why'd you do that? Bitch, if you don't fucking run, get your ass out of here.
We ran, and then I guess some big guy held him down until you guys got there. He shot out about, I heard about 8, 10 shots.
Wow.
That's what I've heard. Is that what you're claiming? Is that
Yeah.
you heard 8 shots?
Yeah, 8 to 10 shots.
Okay.
And then they were fast, just do.
Were you running away at the time of that, or were you actually observing? Like, what was he shooting at?
So when he started shooting, I was in front of the car and I just saw the gun up.
So he's shooting into the air?
I saw it up, and then that's when we went from the car to the truck, and I just ran because I wanted to make sure he wasn't pointing at me before I went from car to truck because there was a gap.
So possibly shooting in the air.
367.
Yeah. But I mean, they were just, you know.
Was he in a tussle with somebody?
No, he was walking up, got in somebody, then walked up, and then he got in my face. Like, nobody was engaged, nobody talked to him. The reason I pushed him on the face because he was in my face.
Okay.
You know,
so
I never saw the guy.
What? I'm sorry, I may have missed it. What initially caused him to be angry?
Oh, that I don't know.
He just
Like, we had literally we were the third car. Trunk or treat started at 4:30 exactly. So we were like the third car from the start.
All right, so you were in a conversation with somebody else.
Oh.
He approaches you
From behind me into my face.
as if you have no relation to him at all. Don't know him, and he seemed to be upset with you for some reason.
Just not even with me. I think he just picked me to say whatever he wanted to say. To You know, he was just said whatever he wanted to say, and I was just kind of taken back at first. He was like, who the like? I saw him talk to the one guy, and I was like, does he know him? And then he came up to me, and I was like, who the hell is this guy? Why is he in my face?
Yeah.
And it's just my reaction. I don't really take kindly to people in my face when you're in my bubble.
Yeah, for sure. So he gets in your face. He tells you, you're all gonna die.
Hell no, you cut my face talking about.
Gets the gun.
You nigga, y'all all gonna die. I'm bound to just smack the fuck out of your ass before you even say everything you got to say.
Gets the gun.
Yeah.
As far as you know, he was shooting into the air.
Yeah. There's a tall guy with glasses in like I call it like a mechanic's one-piece suit. It's a green one or tan one, and he's the guy who took him down. You know, I mean, I didn't push him softly. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
I pushed him hard enough that if he was going to get back up and come at me, I knew he was coming at me.
You gonna push him?
Outside of that, after he started shooting in the air,
you got
somebody
smacked hard as fuck.
No, I'd never seen him.
Was there anyone else involved in this?
No.
Outside of the guys that tackled the guy?
No, I don't believe whoever tackled him, but like nothing. There was no tussle. There was no nothing. You know, like there was nothing leading up to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he just
very strange.
He just walked up, got in one guy's face. You know, because I'm always paying attention anyways. Just habit, and then he got mine, and then that's because like we just started.
Yeah, I'm still in the motherfucking bed, bro.
No.
Face pushed him.
No, because I was
I'm sitting here chilling in the bed.
The Mercedes, because I just did the kitchen, so I know, you know, and so.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are all safe.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm just have you hang out.
I'll go way over here.
I'll either go find you or I'll call you, all right, man?
All right.
Have you guys all provided statements?
Not yet.
Anybody who hasn't provided a statement, just go ahead and find one of us right now, and we'll just get your statement, get your ID, and get your phone numbers, so we can contact you guys. All right, start from the beginning. What did you see?
There's so many witnesses.
White Mercedes. You were just talking with the gentleman. Yeah, he's my contractor, so he walked up with his kids.
This guy's gonna go to prison for years.
Nurse Liz here. We were all at the White Mercedes.
You guys were who he was talking to?
Matt was talking to us. Yeah, his kids were getting candy from us. So the guy with the gun walked up next to Matt, and I thought, you know, the guy looked a little bit unusual, but I thought he knew Matt because he got right in his face, right next to him. I didn't hear what he said, and he whispered into Matt's ear, obviously something Matt didn't like, because he turned around and Matt shoved the guy with the gun. The guy kind of fell back, got back up, and immediately lifted his shirt, grabbed the gun, and that's when everybody went crazy, and then shot in the air once.
I'm just waking up. God damn.
Shot again, and then kept shooting, and then, you know, everyone
I'm crazy as hell.
Okay, so he didn't say what he said to Matt, you didn't.
I did not hear it.
Okay, and he got into his face, or he came up to like his ear?
He came up, so
aggressive?
Matt was facing the car, right? The guy came from the right side, looking aggressive.
Okay.
Yet I thought he knew him, because he got right into Matt's personal space.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Matt turned around. I didn't hear it. Shoved him.
Matt, he said, don't talk like that to me.
That was crazy as hell,
That's what
boy.
he said.
Yep.
Matt pushes him.
Yep.
As he's getting up, gets the gun out. Do you know what he was pointing at?
Straight up.
So all the shots went straight up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a whole lot to add unless you're looking for large numbers.
That was grabby just because you're standing here.
There I am.
Oh, all right, start from the front. What happened?
I was further away, silver Subaru. So it looked like a couple of people pushing each other around. It was odd. Then people started to scatter. Dude in black put a gun up in the air. They assumed it was fake. Seemed like a joke. Shot once, everybody started running. It became really quick. He shot up in the air probably 7-8 times.
7 times, gotcha.
And then he got tackled by 3 other dads. One came up from behind him, and then he kept yelling, "We're all gonna die." Other than that, what are we thinking for this type of
Here you
situation?
go,
Cars are going to be here for a while. So
Y'all
send the
gonna
family
die?
home some other way if
No,
they
you
can.
gonna die.
Yeah, they gotta process the scene.
I gave my name to somebody, but I can talk to you.
Okay, you already gave your name?
I did give my name to somebody, yes.
Okay, awesome. What was he shooting?
Into the air.
Into the air.
You guys all, none of them was directed towards anybody?
So before the event, everyone was waiting behind there. I was standing at the red table. He was just getting in people's faces and just acting.
So he was doing this earlier?
Yeah. He was just confronting people, and then he started swearing at people, and then then whatever prompted him to pull out some sort of firearm and start shooting in the air.
Okay, do you know who he was saying stuff to earlier?
It was random. He said something to me. Once the event started, he just kind of started going around into the crowd, and there was some moms that came up to our table saying, "Who is this?" He's like yelling profanities in the crowd.
So he was acting manic for a while.
Yeah, he was acting completely weird, and we're talking. This is less than 5 minutes total.
I heard you helped to do them. Awesome. Anybody else help you do that? Is a group of you? Okay. At the time of being subdued, how did that go about?
One person was like in his face initially, and then someone I think came behind him and grabbed him and tackled him to the ground.
Okay, where did the gun go during all
They were
this?
trying to hold the gun down, so they were somebody was punching him in the face.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Trying to hold the other guy.
Okay, so as soon as the shots went off, you guys swarmed in. You got them out. All right, well, thank you guys for that. Everybody's statements basically match up, so that's good. If you guys have anything else, just give the department a call if you want to write anything further on statements, or if you have somebody else that may have saw something, just give them, obviously, tell them to call up and give us their information, or more people that have statements to provide, the better. All right, so I hope you guys have a safe rest of the day, and just try to go through the training. Thank you.
The suspect who opened fire was Matthew McCulloch, an off-duty St. Louis County police officer from Missouri. He fired 12 shots into the air at North Kirkwood Middle School.
Oh my God! So he was a police officer. He was an
Fucking police officer.
Fired 12
All duty.
gunshots at a middle school trick or treat event. This is really a parent's worst nightmare.
So I'm going to shot in there. That's crazy. Ooh.
What his attorneys described as a bipolar manic episode. Matthew is also the son of longtime St. Louis County prosecutor Bob McCulloch, who left the position in 2018, and he is the nephew of current St. Charles County prosecutor Joe McCulloch.
Okay, so he is the son of a prosecutor, and he is the nephew of a different prosecutor. So he has family ties to the legal system. He is a police officer himself, so he's really tied in with law enforcement. My goodness.
Immediately following the incident, Matthew was taken into custody and was quickly fired from the police department, where he had been working since 2017. He was initially charged with 5 counts of armed criminal action, 4 counts of endangering the welfare.
Guys, 5 counts of ACA armed criminal action. Each one of those counts carries a mandatory 3 to 15 years. So
3 to 15?
just to get the minimum, assuming that these are all consecutive, 3
to
times 5,
15?
15 years in prison, and that's the minimum. And
Man, that motherfucker's a cop doing shit like that. That is terrorism. Fuck that. That should just be point blank terrorism. When you are a person or an official of the fucking goddamn country, the state, city, whatever the fuck your ass at, you are sworn in to protect the people. And when you fucking disrupt shit like that, your ass should do under the jail. You took an oath. You gonna go out there and damn near shoot everybody. You gotta. Man, they gotta get better than this.
again, those are mandatory sentences or mandatory prison terms.
Of a child, 1 count of terroristic threat, and 1 count of unlawful use of a weapon, totaling 11 felony counts. In January 2025, Matthew took a plea deal, pleading guilty to 6 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, 1 count of making a terroristic threat, and 1 count of unlawful use of a weapon, totaling 8 felony counts. On March 27th, 2025, Judge Ellen Ribaduo sentenced Matthew to 5 years of supervised probation.
Oh my God!
Supervised probation.
He got 5 years probation. How is that even possible?
Nigga,
That is insanity.
I would use this court case
Contact with victims,
for
random
any
drug
other fucking
testing,
goddamn
mandatory therapy, sobriety, a ban on firearm
cases
possession,
that's
and regular
been the
court
same as
check-ins.
this one.
No prison time included in the sentence has
Or
sparked
something that's had the
backlash from
same
parents who
kind
were
of
present
outcome
at the
as this.
scene. Many of them believe Matthew's familial ties to prosecutors could have influenced his sentence.
100%.
One parent says
That's what I'm
his
saying.
job was to
Judge
protect
discretion
people,
is
and he
every
came from a
fucking
family that
I
knows
did
the
criminal
system.
justice.
The
I do
judge
that
who
shit.
sentenced him has
That's why I
expressed
ain't
safety
even saying
concerns
that
if
shit. I say,
Matthew were to
bruh,
be jailed
it's
due
just
to
the
his ties
discretion
to
of the
law
judge.
enforcement and prosecutors. She also
Discretion.
believes Matthew could be more
You
closely
can judge by
monitored under
jury, but
probation.
still,
The
judges don't know
judge is
shit.
expressing
People don't
safety
grow up knowing
concerns
the
for
fucking
him,
law.
for the police
Yeah,
officer
the
that
prosecutor's
showed up
gonna
to a
teach you
middle
in there and
school
tell you, hey,
trick-or-treat
this,
event
that,
and started
that,
firing
but
off
you don't know
gunshots
nothing.
randomly. The judge is concerned for him.
Noting that public safety would be maintained through strict oversight. Let us know what you think about the judge's decision in the comments below.
That is insanity. How on earth?
That bitch crazy. If it was a female, that bitch crazy. If it was a nigga, a dude, he retarded. But that's what they do in the court system. They protect their own. Then the ones that can't afford to be protected or get legal counseling, shit, they gonna fry your ass. They gonna fry you. For real.
Did he go from a minimum 15-year sentence to 5 years probation? Let's review this quickly. If we go back, you guys see at the top, 5 ACA charges. That's what he was initially charged with, but he took a plea deal. And in the plea deal, it looks like the prosecutors got rid of those charges. And that's the big thing, because the ACA has the mandatory minimum prison sentences. So he got a sweetheart deal, didn't have to plead to anything that had a mandatory prison sentence. Now, why on earth would the prosecutors drop the main charge when he shows up firing at a school? Well, it seems like some of the parents have an idea, because he is the son of a St. Louis County prosecutor and he is the nephew of a St. Charles County prosecutor, along with being law enforcement himself. Guys, can we be honest? Everybody knows why he got this sweetheart deal. And this happened in Missouri, and that's fine. You probably didn't hear it on the news, but this happens so often, it's just not publicized. It happens in California, it happens in New York, it happens in Atlanta, it happens everywhere. Powerful people with connections get the best deals. Imagine if you took a gun and you showed up to a school where all of these children were playing and you started firing 8, 9, 10 shots. Would you get straight probation? Would you not have to serve 1 day in prison? Not one?
What if you've been a black old Mexican, they goddamn killed your ass.
Connections? What if you're black? What if you're Hispanic? Do you have access to these sweetheart deals? The judge in this case said, hey, we can't put him in prison because he has these family ties, so things are not going to go well for him. If you showed up to a school and started shooting, would the judge be so concerned for your safety, for your welfare? People ask me, oh, Lead, why did you retire? Listen, after 25 years of watching this stuff, I can't stomach it anymore. We all see how Congress, how the federal government is so corrupt, but rarely do we see how corrupt our common, regular judicial system.
That's why I dropped out of criminal justice school. This shit, it don't make no sense. You listen to half the shit they tell you what this is reason for and what you can lock people up for and all this kind of shit and what you can and can't do in prison. Man, look, it's just some shit. It's some shit. They really tricking your ass. Because for one court case, a judge might rule something totally goddamn crazy. Might put a motherfucker in jail for 50 years. But the same thing happened to somebody else. That judge might either be lenient to him or whatever because it's discrepancy. I mean, it's just, they just have discretion. Yeah. They have discretion to do those kind of things. So, they don't really have to upload the whole fucking law. They're coming down on a bad day one day and be like, fuck you, nigga, you going to jail for 20 years. You know, whatever. You ain't do nothing but steal some shit for your baby to goddamn to live or whatever. But the same motherfucker of a different race do the same shit. Let alone kill their kid. They might not even see a jail. Look at all this shit I gotta do, y'all. Hell of a lot of shit. Got more than that, man. Clothes sitting over here too. I got to wash every goddamn thing. I call myself washing every damn thing, then fucking fold everything though. Silly. But yeah. That's all I'm watching this video. I'm gonna holler at y'all.